Hello and welcome. My name is Lynn Pateman of Wellness and Abundance, and you have been sent this link for this video of an introduction to essential oils because either I or one of my friends invited you to the class and you weren't able to make it. So we know that life is very hectic and you don't always have time to get out to a class or a party. But you might really want to learn this information, and trying to find the time is the difficult part of learning it. So what I did was I went ahead and put the PowerPoint presentation together and making this quick little video for you to watch so you can get a bit of the information that we do when we're at a class. So the only thing that this lacks is that when you come in person to a class, you get to try the bottles of oil, you try our Ningxia red drink and see what that's all about, the flavoring of that, the smell of the oils. You really get to interact when you come to an in-person class. So this is for information purposes so that you could say, you know what, this is something. This lifestyle of chemical-free living and eliminating products that are not great for my body and switching them out for some products that are, that does kind of resonate with me and I like this idea. Then you can reach out to me if I had invited you. If it was one of my friends that invited you, reach out to them and say, hey, I caught that video. I like all the information that was presented. I'd really like to sit down and have a one-on-one with you. You know, you can do it over coffee, you can do it anywhere, in your house, in their house. Just get together and then you can really see what the oils are about. But let's go ahead and get you that information that you weren't able to get to at the class. So the first slide I have up on our screen here is what are essential oils? They are the most powerful parts of the plant. They are distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruits, rinds, resins, and herbs. Oils consist of over 100 different natural organic compounds. When we speak about essential oils, we talk about how they support our body systems. So they support brain health and healthy weight management. They're used extensively for emotions and for our spiritual support in our prayer life. An oil in a diffuser can soothe a child's tough day at school, and it can provide a calming effect when you have had a stressful day at work. And in our home, that is very much the case. We use a water-based diffuser, so we can even put different combinations of oils into the diffuser for the effect, that desired effect that we would like for that family unit when we're all at home at night, either trying to get kids to get homework done or us to kind of have a few moments to gather our thoughts and get ourselves together. On the screen, you can see we listed some of the systems, the body systems that oils can help. The skeletal system, muscular, circulatory, digestive, urinary, nervous, reproductive, lymphatic, and you can't see it because my picture's in there, but this is endocrine and this is respiratory. So we have different body systems that really respond very well to the oils. So essential oils can be used as alternatives to toxic cleaning chemicals in your home. This was a big eye-opener for me when I started reading labels. And I was happy to see that you can literally start swapping out every single chemical cleaning toxin in your home. Live a purer lifestyle with cleaner products and do it without breaking the bank. Because what I found is now that I'm not buying Windex and I'm not buying bleach, I have one bottle of Thieves Cleaner and a cap full of that because it's a concentrated concoction. A cap full of that in a cup of water will clean my entire kitchen and bathroom. So I'm happy to say that I now know what a clean house smell is versus us relating that idea of bleachy chemical smell to being clean. It's a much different feeling when you smell clean instead of toxin. You do not need to be an aromatherapist to use essential oils. A lot of times when we're getting into something new, we feel like we have to know a ton about it. There are about 300 oils on the earth. but you only need 10 to 20 to build a good kit. And Young Living has done that and put a nice kit together. We're going to look at that in a little while. In most cases, you can just rub it topically right onto your skin. There are 3 main ways to get oils into your system. You can apply it topically by rubbing it on the skin. You can ingest the Vitality line of oils in Young Living. The Vitality line is labeled for ingestion. And you can diffuse it and inhale it straight from the bottle because it will go right into your body, even just smelling it. Tests have shown that oils will reach the heart, the liver, and the thyroid in 3 seconds just by breathing it in when you inhale it. They were found in the bloodstream in 26 seconds after rubbing it on the skin. Expulsion of essential oils takes 3 to 6 hours in a normal, healthy body. So are these new? I don't think so. Essential oils history. They were first mentioned by name in the biblical book of Genesis, chapter 37, when Joseph was sold to the slave traders. They carried spicery, balm, and myrrh. Then Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father anointed with myrrh. Oils are mentioned 1,100 times directly or indirectly in Scripture. Some of the oldest cultures on earth used essential oils. The Babylonians placed orders for cedar wood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians used them for beauty and embalming, and they have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe made with essential oils. Pakistan and Rome used them in the communal bathhouses. They were given to Christ. Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They were used by the medieval Europeans, many of whom brought oils back during the Crusades. So, how oils are graded. In the US, there is no rating system for essential oils. So, stuff that you see in the stores, it's very hard to know how regulated that is and how pure of an oil you are getting. The closest we get to an FDA requirement that in order to label a bottle of essential oils pure or therapeutic grade, the contents of that bottle must contain at least 5% essential oil. That's it. 5%. What else is in that bottle if only 5% is an essential oil? All oils in the world fall into 4 categories, grade A, B, C, and D. I can see that you're kind of losing some of the print over here, but I'm going to read it to you. So A is therapeutic, made from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperatures. B is food grade, but may contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, chemical extenders, or carrier oils. C is perfume oils, often containing adulterated chemicals. They usually have solvents, for example, hexane. You can't see this word here, it's Hexane. Look that one up. To gain a higher yield of oil per harvest. Solvents are cancerous. They may also be diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. And D is floral water, which is aromatic only and is usually a byproduct of grade A distillation. After all the oil is pulled out, the leftover trash water is sold to companies which will fill 5% of the bottle with this leftover trash water, fill the rest with carriers, and label it pure. So that's it, 5%. You really need to know what you're getting when you buy an oil. So Young Living has created their Seed to Seal promise. And what this is telling us is that we can trust what is in this bottle of oil, and here's why. So as you can see, the grade A category is the only pure oil. Pesticides, pollution, previously farmed land, all of it can affect the quality of an oil. Why would you go that extra step of using an oil so that you could get away from a chemical? You know, I want to use lavender for a restful night's sleep so that I don't have to take a sleeping pill. If I'm going to take that step to use what I believe is a more healthy product, and then I would use an oil that I'm going to buy more cheaply off of a store shelf, and that's going to be laden with chemicals? That doesn't make any sense. This is why we want to look for a good quality oil. We're going to take the step to try to find a healthy product for our body. You have to know what company you're buying it from and trust how they have farmed that oil. And one of the things that has always stood out to me is Young Living's Seed to Seal promise. It's a promise of integrity. Young Living's oils are grade A. Gary Young makes an oil for a purpose, not for a profit. Seed to seal means each plant is hand weeded. There are no pesticides used, no chemicals, and no weed killers. The plants are harvested at their peak. They're then put through a vigorous testing process. Then they go directly to the farm, from the farm to your home. That's why I use Young Living essential oils right there, because I can just purchase from this company and know that there's a promise of integrity there. So why do other oil companies sell oils more cheaply? Well, to save money. If you spray your crop with pesticides, you have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract the oil, you pull out more. If you dilute it with a cheaper oil or a carrier oil, you stretch that oil that you have distilled. Most essential oils are sold more cheaply because companies cut corners. Young Living's oils are grade A, therapeutic oils that you can trust to be chemical and solvent free. That is very important. So how are oils made? This is actually a picture of Gary and Mary Young at one of their farms. It takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oil. 60,000 rose blossoms provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender is abundant. 220 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers must be picked by hand before the sun becomes hot on the very first day they open, thus making it one of the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. So you're going to pay when you buy jasmine oil a little bit more than you would for another oil like lavender where it's a little more abundant. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down for distillation. But a little does go a long way. Most oils are $10 to $30 a bottle. A 5 ml bottle is a smaller bottle and it contains about 90 drops. And a 15 ml bottle is a little bit bigger of a bottle and it contains about 250 drops. Each application that you would be using that bottle of oil for, you would only need 1 to 3 drops of the oil because it's a concentrated product, meaning even a small bottle will get you 45 to 90 applications. So you are getting your money's worth. I do not run out of bottles of oil quickly, and I use them in a family of 4. So ingredients matter. What goes on your body is going into your body. Look at the ingredient list of what you have in your bathroom and in your kitchen. We use these everyday products on our skin, over our bodies, we breathe them in, and they all contain damaging chemicals. The average woman applies over 300 chemicals a day to her body, just through soaps, makeup, shampoos, hair care products. We're killing ourselves trying to look beautiful, right? When I took a second and flipped my shampoo bottles over, my shampoo and my conditioner, I was using Suave, and I went to check out the ingredients and I was shocked. There was 19 ingredients on the back of my shampoo bottle. 12 of those ingredients had a negative impact on my body. Some were noted to be cancer-causing type chemicals. And I literally got done doing that research one morning on my shampoo bottle and realized that I've always felt like I suffered from chronic fatigue syndrome. And I kind of chuckled and said, I have chronic fatigue syndrome from washing my hair in the morning. So it's really a journey that we take to start wanting our bodies to be healthier and to really start reading the labels to eliminate chemicals that are not good for our body, that our body's not processing well. When you use a chemical or an oil, all it takes is 26 seconds for that chemical to reach your bloodstream. So do you want a healthy essential oil reaching your bloodstream in 26 seconds? Or do you want a chemical that's not good for you and is toxic to your body reaching your bloodstream in 26 seconds? For me and for my family, we're choosing the oil. When you use Young Living's essential oils and products, you are using a product with a seed to seal promise that these unsafe chemicals are nowhere to be found. There's no additives, there is no chemical yuck in the products that I purchase from Young Living. So what we're talking about here is that this is your life, it's your health. You need to be empowered. So an easy way to start getting that empowerment and taking control of that is with the Young Living Starter Kit. So we take a look inside the starter kit. These are the oils in the premium starter kit. We will pass them around one at a time and experience each one when we are in a class or in a one-on-one meeting sitting together. So for the purposes of this, you can't smell them and really participate in them, but we will review what they are so you can see what you're getting in your kit. So we have lavender. If you look at the picture, I want to show you that. See this label, the background of the label is white right there. So the background of that is telling us that that is vitality oil. So you will see in the label over here, it says lavender, and then it says copaiba vitality, peppermint vitality, lemon vitality, frankincense, thieves vitality, purification, RC, digest vitality, and Panaway. So all the ones that are labeled vitality, you can ingest. You're able to add those to a glass of water. Good example of that is the lemon. Putting a drop of lemon or a drop of peppermint into a cup of tea or a glass of water. You would want that to be in a glass and not in plastic. And you can experience the oils internally. The other oils in the kit also have great benefits to support your body systems. Copaiba is a nice calming oil. That's a good one to go to sleep. So is lavender. Purification oil, whenever I run a class, purification is what I diffuse in my diffuser so everyone can experience that oil. It really purifies the air around us, taking allergens out of the air that we're breathing. And when you're breathing it in yourself, you get such a benefit of it just cleaning out my sinuses and just kind of opening up my mind. Peppermint does that for me so great. We really like to support the different systems of our body. Digest is a great oil for supporting my digestive system and my kids' digestive systems. RC is a great oil for supporting the respiratory system. So whenever our respiratory system, especially as the kids get back to school in that October and November kind of time, that's a nice one that we'll put directly on their chest to support them. When they're heading out in the morning to school and when I'm heading out to work, Thieves is also an oil that we like to put on our feet and have that. And there's also a point to be made here that Vitality labeled bottles with the white, if it's also offered in just like Thieves is the example. You can get a bottle of Thieves or you can get a bottle of Thieves Vitality. They have two different labels, so you can use them each for their desired purpose and their labeled purpose. So the Vitality you can ingest, and then the other label, that would be the colored label, you can use that anywhere in your body for a skin application or diffusing it. Thieves is something that we like to put on our feet, really support our immune system as we head out into the day. Panaway is a great oil for supporting both the skeletal and the muscular system. Has a an aroma that some people, you know, when you're at a class, you can really smell that one. Some people really love it, and other people really don't like it because it's a blend that has a blend of different oils in it. And that one's really good for supporting the muscular and the skeletal system. It's a good one for putting on pre or post a workout. So these are a great set of oils that you're getting that really address a lot of different needs you would have in getting started with coming to a chemical-free lifestyle. Here in the picture, you see these 2 packets of Ningxia Red. Ningxia is one of those really super oxidant-filled drinks that Young Living offers that provide your body with a great deal of support. It tastes good. I would say the closest flavor you could link to that would be cherry. It has some cherry flavoring in it. The wolfberry is the big product in that the big ingredient in that, I should say, that really makes that stand out and makes it be a different type of experience because it has a little different flavor to it. But cherry is the closest I could think of similar flavor to that. So for my kids, I have these packets. I'll put them in the freezer, and then this is a juice box for them. I throw it in. It acts like an ice pack, and as it defrosts in their lunch bag, by the time they get to lunch, they have a nice cool, it's still cold, but it's not frozen anymore, Ningxia boost in the middle of their day when they really need that. So this is a sample that you get in the kit. You get 2 packs of that. You also get, over here you can see these samples. These are 10 drops, maybe 5 to 10 drops in each sample, and that's something that you could share with your friends. So when we offer an in-person class, you will get one of these stapled onto your folder with some handouts when you're leaving the class. So let's talk about how we would use these oils. Diffusing, smelling, topical. So typically at this point, we're passing the oils around and we're talking about the different ways that we're going to utilize them while you're experiencing the oil. Let's take a look at the bottle. So when I'm passing a bottle of oil around, I always like to point out to everybody that the large hole that is in the middle right here is the vent. There's a small hole right here in the indentation ring around the oil, and that is where the oil actually pours from. And you can barely see it over my picture here. I will take a marker and draw an arrow on the side of my bottle once I find where the hole is. Then I know this is the side of the bottle I'm going to pour on so that I have more control of that oil drop that I want to come out of that bottle. So if you wish, you can draw an arrow on your bottles too when you get it. It just helps you kind of know where it is. So those of us that are a little older need our glasses to see smaller things. We only have to look once with our glasses on and we can draw the arrow. And again, it's just so that it can be more helpful for an accurate drop of your desired oil. So how many drops of oil do I need when I'm using an oil? 1 to 3 drops is usually fine to experience the healing benefits of an essential oil. If you notice in the picture, we're going to drop that oil right into the palm of our hand. So you're going to make a well with your hand so that when, you know, it kind of looks like a little bowl itself, so that you can control that oil. You might even be adding a carrier oil. We're going to talk about carrier oils in a minute. And so you have like a little well right here that you can just mix with your other hand, with your other fingers, and just mix that up in there. So you want to listen to your body, listen to your skin. Does a particular oil feel hot on your skin? Then use less of it or dilute it with a carrier oil. Do you just love an oil and it's really resonating with you? You can use a drop or 2 more of that oil. If you really feel like, oh, I want more of that. That's how I am with peppermint. I could put 4 or 5 drops of peppermint in my water. I love it. My husband does not like peppermint at all, so he would never go near it. Everybody has a different experience with oils. And not that he would never go near it, and he does get benefits of it because he's smelling it as I walk by him with my tea or my water. But you don't have to be an aromatherapist to know many drops of oil are good for you. You just listen to your body. So cup your hand, pour it into your palm for steady control, and then put it where you need it to go. So there may be times when we need to support the different systems of our body with more oils. So essential oils can be used every 20 minutes when more support is needed. So it's very important to support the body with a good water when using oils more frequently. I have a picture of Fiji water here. That's what our family chooses to use. It's just an oil that I know. I've looked into different brands of oils, and in the area that I live, Fiji water is the easiest one that I can get my hands on that I know has more of a cleaner base to it. And I'm not worried about using a water that has other unknown chemicals or fluoride into it. And I don't want that to be part of my healing process. When I'm using an oil, I want to drink more water. So essential oils, when I'm putting a lot on my body, I will always be mindful to drink a lot of water with that. And in doing so, I will have more support at the cellular level for clearing out all the yuck that I don't want in my body. So the VitaFlex foot chart. It's one of the best places to start putting oils if you're ever unsure about how to use oils. And I like to put oils on my kids' feet when they're heading out to school because, number one, then their friends on the bus aren't saying they can smell the oil, which my kids hate. If I put an oil on their forehead or something like that, they get, the kids on the bus will say something. We put it on their feet, put on their socks, put on their shoes, off they go. Nobody can smell the oil, but their body is getting a great benefit of that oil. Same thing for me when I'm heading out the door to work. I work with children with special needs, so they may be sensitive to certain smells and have reactions that would be differing from the reaction I would have. So it goes on my feet. That way my body's getting the support that I feel I need, and I don't have to worry about it impacting anybody else that I'm in close proximity to. So VitaFlex charts show you how the bottom of the feet correlate to different body systems. By massaging these points, one can stimulate vitality through these reflexes. Add your favorite oil and your wellness is really supported. You may also choose to massage in more than one oil, as layering of oils can be beneficial when stimulating VitaFlex points on your feet. So you can do this yourself or teach your significant other the massage techniques and add some additional fun into your wellness regimen. Ears. So all those little dots that you see over here in my big picture, those are little places that we would put the needle if we were getting acupuncture, right? So our ears have all these little spots on them too that correlate to different emotions in our body, different bodily systems. So if you put an oil on your feet, you can also get benefits by putting it on your ears. And that I say to people, sometimes you don't feel quite right and you don't know what that is, but you feel like your wellness is being impacted. You can't really put your finger on it. Put some oils on your feet, put some oils on your ears. The oil's going to go and find where it needs to be. So never place an essential oil into your ear though, only around the outer ear. So we have a couple pictures of that. You can put it behind your ear. This is a bony process behind your ear. You can rub it right back there. You can put it along the outside of your ear, even a little bit here towards the inside and on this little bump we have in the front, but don't put it in the ear canal. Your eardrum is a very thin membrane and you do not want an essential oil to get onto that. And then our hands. So let's not forget about our hands. Particularly for me as a mom, I will think about oiling my kids before I think about oiling myself. So the oils will be on my hands. And then I could think, my sinuses have been bothering me or my neck is hurting. These different body systems are being impacted from whatever, a little stress of my day. And if I'm oiling my kids, then I can just start massaging my hands after having put that on and kind of pick a VitaFlex point and rub that so that I rub that oil in after having applied it to my kids for whatever reason I was doing that for them. So your hands have similar reflexive points that the ears and the feet do, and they're going to correlate to different points throughout your body. And by massaging these points, you can stimulate vitality through these reflexes. So when you add your favorite essential oil to support wellness, you will just feel so relaxed. It's great. Topical application helpers. So we've been talking a little bit through this presentation about carrier oils. The one over here behind my picture is just a big bottle of this little bottle. So they offer it with the pump spout, and then over here it's blocked by my video picture. It's just a big bottle that I usually keep to refill into these pump bottles. And coconut oil is a good carrier oil. So you would mix a few drops with a carrier oil and rub or massage in, enjoying the aroma of your oil along with its invigorating sensation on the skin. And Young Living will sell this nice V6 massage oil that can be easily used to dilute your essential oil. It's got a nice little pour spout on it, so you just pump it. You get a little spot, again, palm of your hand, and put 2 to 3 drops, 1 to 3 drops of your oil into that, and then just mix it up in your hands. You just literally rub, 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 and then put it wherever you want to put it on your body. Coconut oil makes for a nice dilution combination too. A lot of people like to use coconut oil even on their skin. For me, I like the skin application of some coconut oil and frankincense oil, and I'll rub that across my face, down on my throat, and just kind of give my skin system a little boost. The skin is part of the integumentary system, I believe. So as you become more comfortable with oils, you can begin to use them neat. Neat means that you're not diluting it with another oil, you're just putting that oil straight onto you. That's so no dilution, and you apply them directly to the skin. So that, again, you don't need to be an aromatherapist. You just need to listen to your body. Does an oil need to be diluted for you, or do you feel okay just putting that oil on neat? Try it and see, and then you will have, sorry about that, popping in there, my plug came undone, so I'm just going to plug that back in so I don't lose you guys in the middle of the video. I'll go to the next one. There we go. So diffusing in your home. This is such a great thing. When you order your premium starter kit, you get a diffuser. This diffuser right here over my picture is the diffuser that comes with the kit. You can choose to upgrade your diffuser at the time you order your premium starter kit, and you can get different styled ones. Or you can just get this one. I love this one. It's a water-based diffuser, very easy to use. And as you go along, you may say, you know what, I really like this. And 2 or 3 months after getting your starter kit, you can come back in and order a diffuser. In Young Living, the diffuser comes with 2 bottles of 5 ml size oils when you order it. So it's a nice little thing to get and pick up when you want to start diffusing in more than one room. Sometimes I might be diffusing one thing in my son's room and diffusing something different in my daughter's room, diffusing something different in my bedroom for sleep time. I might want a diffuser downstairs in the dining room where that's sort of a central place, so that diffuser can reach my whole downstairs when I put it there. So diffusing an oil really allows everyone in the home to benefit. The scent travels until it reaches the olfactory bulb. And the significance of that is that via the olfactory bulb, the aroma is sent directly to the center of the brain, to the limbic system. Here it is processed and releases neurochemicals that can be either calming and relaxing or stimulating and invigorating, depending on the type of scent that you've chosen to diffuse. So diffusing has the benefit of combining the previously mentioned olfactory bulb and then also purifying the air around you. Earlier I mentioned that my favorite oil is purification oil for that reason. And lucky for you, a diffuser comes with your premium starter kit, as we were just talking about. So it's a great way to start using oils in your home, particularly if you have pets. That's a nice way to start using it. Always use it when you have pets in a room that is not closed off, so that they can experience the oil. And then if they need to move away, they have the ability to move and go into another room and get away from it if they feel it's too strong for them. So we've all had a chance now to enjoy essential oils being passed around if we're in an in-home class. And this is the time where we let you know that you can log on to Young Living directly and you can order this premium starter kit, which also comes with the diffuser. So when you want to make that change and begin making choices for chemical and toxin-free living, the Premium Starter Kit is a great intro to get you going in that direction. We do offer follow-up classes once you purchase a kit with us so that we can educate you on how we clean our homes with these products, on how we keep living what we describe as above the wellness line. So the wellness line is this concept of here's wellness, we want to live above it, here's wellness, we don't want to be below it, because that means we're not living in a good state and our body is kind of sluggish, and we don't want to live like that. So you can simply go to youngliving.com, click on Become a Member, and to join my team, if you were invited to this class by me, you would enter this number, 510-548, in the sponsor and enroller boxes. If you were shared this link by a friend of yours, they will have their own number. If it's one of the friends from our team, everyone has their own individual number. You will be assigned one as soon as you sign up, so that whenever you invite friends to join, you would offer them your number and they would be able to use that number to sign up under you, and you would get those benefits of your friend joining you. So really quickly, we're just going to take a look at what it looks like to log into Young Living. So when you click youngliving.com, you would get a basic page like this. And right here is where it says Become a Member. So it's up in that right-hand corner. And when you click on that, there we go. You're going to see that they pre-check for you to be a member where you save the 24%, because you're going to get these products now at wholesale and not purchase them at retail. You can choose to be a retail customer. However, you are paying more for these products as a retail customer. So we just go ahead and pre-check this for you. That is your best financial investment right there. Then when you scroll down, it'll say, who introduced you to Young Living? I was referred by a member and I have their ID numbers. So that's what I was just referencing with you. See how there's two boxes, sponsor and enroller? You're putting the same number in there. So see how I have different numbers even that pop up? Because different classes that I've hosted for my team members and my friends, they have their own numbers assigned to them. So we pop their number in when we're running a class. So you will do the same thing here. You will pop in the number of your friend who referred you. Oops, this one's missing my 4. And then I'll scroll a little bit so you can see. And then we just click the continue button. So that way you become part of the team of the person that referred you to this video. And here again, they have the kit checked for you. So here's the kit, and here's the diffuser that comes with that kit. Now you have the option to upgrade to different diffusers. That's your choice to make. I'm usually very happy with what they have right here. There are other premium kits. You can do the Thieves Cleaning Kit, and you can do the Ningxia kit. And specialty kits are, they have it for Spanish speaking, and you can look through these and see if there would be anything there, but normally we're really just over here choosing between one of these two or just our basic Premium Starter Kit. And then if you want to add on the Thieves Cleaning Kit or the Ningxia kit for your Essential Rewards order, it's right here ready to be clicked. So that would be an additional thing. You could order the starter kit, and at the same time you can click to get our Thieves Cleaning Kit. When you're at an in-home class, we really show you how we clean with these and go over some different ways that we like to incorporate that, so that this is a very popular one. And then for the healthy and fit-minded buyer, this is also a very good package here to get the Ningxia. These are the packets here. This is a box of 30 plus 4 big bottles of the Ningxia. This lasts me more than a month when I order this. These are the ones that I was telling you, I put those in my kids' lunches. So I put those in the freezer, and then I pop them into their lunch bags, and then that's their little antioxidant boost of support, great vitamins and minerals popping into their body in the middle of their school day. So I really like that one. And then you would just go through the rest of the registration process. You would just click next, and then you would have to insert your personal information, your credit card, all of that information, and then you would select your shipping method and your kit would come to you. So I hope that you got a lot of information out of the class. Any questions that you have, please reach out to me or reach out to whoever on our team referred you to this video, and we wish you the best of luck on this journey to a chemical and toxin-free lifestyle. We love it and we welcome you to it and wish you the very best in your journey on that, and we're here to help you. All right, thanks for watching.